Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome. And all Alti, if you're still there, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Alright. So today is a bit of a special stream. Normally I would be having like a short Monday stream. It's Monday here in Japan where I am. And then go to work, but we have a bank holiday today, so I get to have a normal stream. So ideally we'll be online for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. We'll see how we feel today. I've been a little bit tired this weekend, so not sure if I can keep this up for long, but well, we'll try. Alright, everything looks good. Audio checked, microphone checked, stream checked. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so we encountered this fight yesterday, which is pretty damn tough. And we decided to back away for now. Yeah, it's pretty damn annoying. There's a lot of things in that fight that makes it really difficult to overcome at the moment. It's just a perfect storm of many difficult things. So our plan of action now is to get like probably 2 levels. Basically try to get a third of each of my unit, right? Like a third Sentry Golem, which I guess is going to be the fastest. Ice Elementals, Royal Mages, and Firehand Golems. So for Royal Mages and Firehand Golems, like we need about like 1,000 more leadership. So we might not get there, but at the very least getting like 3rd Sentry Golem and 3rd Ice Elemental would make a difference. I also realized that the Necromancer set might not be so good for me. Because I was thinking about it, like, aside from the fact that it's not effective in many fights, like with blight creatures, magical creatures, and so on, there's quite a few of those. Another problem with it is that, like, I have a very small army, right? Because I'm not specializing in army, so I'm not dealing, like, a whole bunch of damage here, right? I'm not dealing a whole bunch of damage, which means that, like, I'm not really using that healing effectively if I'm not dealing a lot of damage with my units, right? So that said, is probably a lot better with the hero specializing in army, right? Having a big army that we boost with that healing ability, right? Yeah, I did want to buy one of the cavalrymen. Gonna use them, I may as well like have the maximum amount of them I can have, right? Alright. So we got those real quick. I would love to find some other initiative bots, honestly. But I don't think there are that many units that have 7 initiative. And so yeah, so I think going for the Necromancer set was a mistake. Like the 25% damage dealt heal is not that much. Like let's think best case scenario, like with the Royal Mages. Like I think at best of times they would deal like 500 damage with one of their attacks. So 25% heal would give them like 120 health, right? Out of 480, which is meh. It's not great. It's probably not worth. Also considering the fact that I'm not using this set's full potential. because I don't have undead army, and this set specifically boosts undead, so I drastically overestimated like the power of that set, I think. Well, which means basically that we probably go with the Archmage set for now. Right? So for now, we're just gonna equip what we were wearing before. I guess the wand is still okay, right? It's 6 magic power, 8 arcane knowledge, but if I want to go for Archmage set, I would have to use this Archmage stuff, right? Well, the healing effectiveness by 20% is actually pretty nice. Arcane Vortex, it's actually relevant set ability because it gives us a lot of elemental resistance, right? And I didn't even learn that spell for some reason. Arcane Vortex, if I remember correctly, basically gives like a 25 resistance to a unit. And casting level 3 means that it's applied to all of my units. So all of my units basically start the fight with 25% resistance, which doesn't work only on spells, but also on all units using elemental attacks or dealing elemental damage, basically. So it's actually quite useful. So I think we might actually end up using that set in the end. We already, I think, have like 2 components of it anyways. So I think that's what we are going to do here. Aren't black counter spells better? I think they are. Overall, in terms of magic power at least. Oh, we are getting kind of close to 150, and that's gonna be huge. Like if we can get to 150 magic power, because that means that spells like transformation or what was it called? The one that immobilizes are gonna last for like 3 turns, which is huge.
I don't understand
Because those spells are meant to last like 1 turn, right? They are balanced around lasting 1 turn, unless you can actually extend their effectiveness to more than that. Okay, so this guy only had spells, which I'm pretty sure I had a look through already. And then the vendor I wanted to talk to was this one. Right. So I think, yeah, we have to sell back the Necromancer set. It's a bit of a wasted money, but well, at least we have enough of gold, so should be fine. I mean, I guess I can keep it for a little bit and see if I want to use it, but yeah. So we definitely don't want to use the Sanguineous shoes. Well, unless I want the Sanguineous set, right? So let's keep this for a while because this is actually a set item. I don't care about this set at all. So let's keep the Sanguineous set in case we actually want to use it. We actually have 3 of those set items already. Because Shield of Destiny gives evasion, if I remember correctly, to all my units. And evasion doesn't sound too bad. So I don't need Oak Seed for sure. Let me just get rid of some of the items, right? Ooh, when did I get this one? That's a good one. Okay. Yeah, probably will never end up with Animal Army. I don't think so. The way the game goes right now. Okay. Yeah, probably will not use the Mage stuff anymore. Let's Sell that one. Probably not gonna use this one either, right? Can't sell all the trash to... Okay, that's better. So we have a ton of scrolls that we are not using, but... I mean, we're probably gonna run into some fights where we run out of mana and then scrolls. And this is why we want to hoard the scrolls, for sure. Okay, we have the Archmage stuff already. So we need the robe. So we are gonna lose some magic power. But since we are not going for the 150 for now anyways, I guess that's fine. We finally get to have like a nice helmet. So with Arcane Vortex and with all the resistance that I'm getting from the Archmage Tiara, like my units will be really highly resistant to magic damage and to elemental damage. Sounds nice. Alright, save the game real quick here. I kind of preferred how my chess piece looks right now, but I guess we can't have everything, can we? Alright, that should complete the set, right? Alright, yeah. I know we still need one. We need the pants, I guess. Wait, I don't have the pants? What do you mean they don't have the pants? Or belt? Ah. Never mind. It's just called differently, so that confused me. Alright. Alright, yeah, we lost a bunch of magic power, like I expected. We did gain a lot of arcane knowledge, which gives us a lot of mana, which I guess is okay, since especially now that we can cast 2 spells a turn. We don't have to worry about running out of mana, and yeah, and we gain the Arcane Vortex on top of it, and a lot of resistance too. So our units are quite resistant, like 30%, 55% on the Royal Mages, 40% on the Disciples, and at least 20% on Ice Elementals, but then they're gonna get like extra 25 for the first 4 turns of the battle. So like I'm basically taking half damage from all elemental attacks and all spells. And all elemental spells at least, right? Not the physical ones. But then, yeah, my golems are also kind of highly resistant to armor. I have quite a good armor, so yeah, that's a good combo. Yeah, so I think we're gonna use this set for now. Now, where does this go? Here. It's really annoying that it's really hard to tell where those items go. I wonder what is the horse item? Like, I haven't found any horse items yet. I wonder where do I get those? Like, are those the potions that I never bought? I thought those were like amulets and stuff. Like, I'm confused. Like, what is this horse slot here? Like, it's so annoying that the game doesn't tell you like which slot it is, right? You kind of have to guess. So this is basically 10 magic power, 15 arcane knowledge, 5 resistance. So I think this is like a straight upgrade here. We lose the mana limit increase, but I think that's fine. Because a lot more magic power and even more resistance to my army. It's probably still better than just getting the flat damage increase here on my units. Because I make my spells stronger, and now that I actually have good damaging spells, just feels better. And again, like, I'm less about my units and more about my spells anyways, right? I kind of don't want to get rid of the Black Countess set though. I would like to complete it. We can sell some stuff here, right? We can sell the mask. We can sell the Thaumaturgy. And then, yeah, keep the Necromancer set in case I change my mind. Probably sell this after all. Yeah, probably will not need this one anymore. Probably not this one. We'll probably not end up with a full order or full power army regardless. Alright, and we can keep the Countess and the Sanguinus set. Yeah, those things are not that good anymore. Right, we prefer to have our set, so I can sell those, just so they don't occupy my inventory, and it makes it easier to kind of sort through it. Now, let's see if I have anything else I wanted to buy here. So this ring just gives me arcane knowledge. This one is yeah, this one is again. Dodge plus 200, okay. Interesting. Yeah, and a bunch of Necromancer's items, like if you wanted to be using the undead units. Magic Cross is an amulet, right? This is an amulet as well. So I'm pretty sure that this is also like in the same category as those, right? Again, I wish the game would tell me. But let me buy this just out of curiosity. Maybe this actually goes into the horse slot, because I haven't tried out any of those items before. Does it? Or no, it's just there. It's just that, right? So I don't think I found any horse slot item. Like, what the hell does... When do I find something there? Right? Maybe I should Google that. I don't know. Okay, I guess we still sell items for like more than half of their value. Sounds fine. Okay. So I'm keeping basically the Sanguinus set and the Countess sort of set. There's no set bonus, I guess. It's just a lot of raw stats on it. And it's it is basically the cannon outfit for sorcerers anyways. All right. Oh, I like that. All right. So we also... Okay. Well, I like that my face looks normal for a change. Not a big fan of the Archmage robe though, I must admit. Alright, and I don't think there were any units I wanted to buy. Not really. So now that we used our scrolls, or the wayfaring scrolls, finally, right? I remember that I have those, and I'm kind of getting close, probably, well, not close, but I'm really far into the game, let's put it that way. It's a good time to use them now, I guess. And hopefully this will allow me to get those levels quickly that I want, right? Because we're getting like a bunch of more experience from fights and stuff. Yeah, I wonder where the hell do you get the horse slot? Like, where do you get that? That is so confusing. Like, I don't even know. Have I missed it all this time somehow, or how does that work? I don't know. All right, I think we're done with shopping here. Since I upgraded all of my magic now, let me have a look at my spells and see if there's anything I would like to upgrade. Now that I think about it, like I haven't found any wayfaring scrolls that actually boost army. Like I only found something that gives me more magic power, more mana. So that's great for mage, but what about like warriors and stuff that don't care about this? Like you just get to summon? Or increase your morale and that's it? That feels kind of bad. And here just summoning a random unit feels, I don't know. Feels bad. Yeah, we have a bunch of spells to upgrade. See if there's anything I want to learn. Well, summon Ice Elemental sounds nice, because that's extra CC basically that I could put on the board. Could consider that. But there might be higher priority things I would like to learn first. And we did get a bunch of arcane knowledge, which should allow us to upgrade our spells easier, right? Okay, Sun Shield gives both resistance and armor. Which honestly sounds good, but again, not sure if I should prioritize it. This spell, yeah. This spell is something I was gravely missing. And it's cheap, removes all negative effects from an ally unit or all positive effects from an enemy unit, but it still just targets one unit. Okay. But I guess if we're gonna use it, we want to use the maximum rank anyways. Now, oh, we still don't have enough arcane knowledge for Resurrection 3. Okay. Just check if there are any more spells I wanted to learn. A bunch here. Yeah, blindness could be nice. Because it's a transform that probably that doesn't have any limits, right? That I can just use if I would like to. So it could be decent, even like level 1. Madness sounds nice as well, because it's CC and damage at the same time, because I can use it at the... If I start the combat, right, I just use it at the highest initiative unit on the enemy team. So they'll be forced to attack their allies, so they'll stay where they are, and they will deal damage to their allies, right? And presumably, it's actually going to last for more than one turn in my hands, so that actually sounds pretty damn good. So what's the difference then between level 1 and 2? It actually increases in whoo-hoo! Man, that could be actually really powerful, even on level 1. Because that basically keeps the enemy... I can madness like the most powerful unit on the enemy team. It will keep them where they are, right? And they'll just keep slashing at their allies. Holy shit, that sounds really powerful. I don't have nearly enough mana to upgrade all of this. Probably just gonna keep it level 1 and see how good it is in practice, right? Same. Oh, blindness we could apply up to 2 targets. Sounds good. It doesn't say that it's dispelled when the unit is attacked, right? Like that was a thing in Heroes of Might and Magic where blindness, and it was possibly the case in previous King's Bounty, but I might be conflating it with Heroes of Might and Magic. So if that's the case, yeah, that's super good as well. Like if I could just disable 2 units for 2 turns. Yeah, but something tells me that if I attack those units, they're gonna attack me back, in which case it's not that good anymore. Man, so many decisions. Yeah, let me try this first, right, before I upgrade it, and see how it works, and then we can decide whether we want to upgrade it or not. Yeah, so many good spells we could upgrade. It's insane. Just not enough mana, and mana is finite, presumably, right? So I am limited into which spells I can upgrade. So upgrading some of my damaging spells also sounds like a good idea. So I have like a good mix between buffs, debuffs, and just pure offense if I need it. So Chain Lightning is a good candidate, but it requires there to be 5 enemies present, right? So otherwise it's gonna start jumping on my own units. So there's a limit to how much I can use it. It's basically good at the beginning of the battle where all enemy units are alive, assuming that the enemy has all 5 units available from the start of the combat. Maybe it's like a smaller army, then suddenly I cannot use it. Meteor, yeah, deals an okay damage. The burning on the main target sounds really damn good. Rain of Fire, on the other hand, yeah, I don't have enough arcane knowledge to upgrade it anyways. So maybe upgrading the Meteor is the best. Because Chain Lightning has a limited use. Meteor I can use all the time, as much as I want. And the upgrade is, yeah, a bit more expensive, but that should be fine. Okay. And let me keep the remaining mana in case I really need some of the spells. Although I think I want Portal 3. Yeah, I definitely want Portal 3 because that spell could have saved me a bunch of times previously. And I really wanted to upgrade it as well. So, alright. Once again, we are really low on mana. So, all the more reason to fight a bunch.
I don't understand all the hoopla.
Now, complete some quests, and yeah. So I think I need to. Probably should complete this fight before anything else, because I've been leaving it there for a very long time. So let's get back to it, and then try to complete it. Oh, no, wait. Because we do have our scrolls up. So we don't really want to go back and do like small fights, right? We want to do big fights. And I'm not going to risk doing the trial. Knowing this game, doing the trial is going to consume my scrolls, and then I'm not going to get any exp. So I think I'm just going to continue with those random side quests here that I have. Right, and until like a fight breaks out eventually from some of them.
Told you, it'll be over soon.
Oh, you're Braunas, right? I bring news from your husband and daughter.
Really now? Has that good-for-nothing hubby of mine hit the road again?
That good-for-nothing hubby of yours misses home. He'll be back in Floster soon.
Ugh, this is exactly the wrong time for that. Our guards are rebelling. Then again, things will probably settle down by the time he arrives. I've been so desperate, waiting here for Raven. I've already made arrangements with a merchant guild and furnished Foley's room. Is my daughter still mooning over Prince Adrian?
Youth is silly. There's no way around it.
Ugh, Raven has spoiled her with freedom.
Okay, and what did that change? Like how? What? Only here, only now. Mercury for sending yada yada yada. The Iron Fist Brotherhood as guardsmen offers secret services. Yada yada yada.
Please, I beg of you. It's an invasion, a horde. Save us. Ye gods, I'm tired of all this.
Anything to grab here? Probably not. Kinda down to find all those little things to pick up since I'm really low on mana.
Rats are running to the hundreds these days. I've never... That woman. She's angry. I lost her sister's trinket. I would return it too. I'd find and return it. Not like it matters now. She won't talk to me. But she would talk to you, though.
Talk about what? You're a mage, Erasmus. You're plenty capable of clear communication.
The gargoyles. Somewhere around here is a vault full of gargoyles confiscated from our order. Do you know gargoyles? They're a sort of flying almost golem, perfect for reconnaissance missions and delivering messages. They can even hold their own in a fight. Shame we had to decommission them. Politics. Now Caithron wants them returned to service.
A solid plan. But how is Belinda involved?
Some time ago, my dear Belinda was contracted to seal the vault. The spells she cast are so complicated, I can't seem to untangle them. Belinda is so talented, so amazing, and beautiful, I must add.
Told you. It'll be over soon.
I like how everybody here just goes straight down to business. Like, it is assumed that you are there to solve their problems, basically. I found that interesting. I really wonder what the hell is that horse slot in my inventory and how do I get that item? Maybe it is some sort of New Game Plus thing or whatever.
The tablet glows. See? I am the true Fortin heir. Bear witness. I have been slandered. Oh, Eliu's beard, at last. Do you believe me now, you ink-fingered quill jockey?
Yes, I must trust the evidence of my own eyes. The tablet glows, which means you are heir to the Fortin legacy.
Wonderful. Where can I get my inheritance?
Right here. This is what old Fortin bequeathed you. This scroll was passed into my safekeeping by my predecessor.
I still can't say I trust him.
Don't look at me like that. The legacy of the wealthiest nobleman in all Floster amounts to a single scroll. I don't know what's written inside. It's never been unsealed.
A scroll? What am I to do with a scroll? Mother never mentioned anything like this. She used to tell me all kinds of tales about my father.
Oh, you
It
got
always
swindled.
concerned his vast wealth and noble character. She never mentioned a penchant for cruel tricks.
Don't be so quick in your judgment, Heinrich. Break the seal, and let's see what's written inside.
The Great River? The lake? These words I can't even pronounce. I bet you're a deft hand at these continental riddles of yours. It's a trick. Or... hold on. You helped me
course.
once already. Tell me you won't abandon me now.
Maybe I'll help you. Maybe I might help you. Wait, am I supposed to read the scroll or something? I guess I don't have it in my inventory anymore.
Heinrich, did your mother tell you nothing about her homeland?
Only how beautiful it is. And you know, she was right. The Crown lands are breathtaking.
Okay, I'm guessing we need to go and do something about the scroll. Somewhere. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Right, since we are in the town already, let's grab all the quests that are here.
No need to look up to them. Mjolnir was right. We need to burn this city. Only then.
Halt! Come no closer, or I'll cave in your skull like a rotten squash.
Have I seen you before?
Ouch.
In Rigern, perhaps. I'm Countess Catherine.
Ah, I see. You know, the locals are horribly abusive. They think us dwarves are dangerous savages. I'm Jarl Ogun of Angerborg. We came here from Rigern on the trail of an escaped criminal named Rugar. If only these southern weaklings would stop interfering.
Ogun. I don't remember you. Your promotion to Jarl must have been recent. What are you doing here?
Our merchants reported spotting Rugar near the city. They say he's gone to ground somewhere nearby. All we want is to scour the area, capture the runaway, and head back home. But wherever we show ourselves, the king's men beset us. If it happens again, there will be a glorious carnage. Ha!
Ogun, don't you dare. A barbaric stunt like that would disgrace the county of Rigern. I'll find this Rugar villain myself. Wait here.
The sooner you do, the better for the humans. Don't make us wait. Or by the iron gods, I'll give them a battle to shiver the earth and tremble the heavens.
Ah, the dwarves. All they ever think about is just going to battle. Bear riders are nice, but they only have 6 initiative, don't they? Yeah, I'd really like
No need to look up to them. Mjolnir was right.
like a different initiative bot that's a bit better than the cavalryman, and ideally something I could use in my main army, right? With 7 initiative, but I don't think there are many units like that, and a lot of them is actually in anarchy. So that is unfortunate.
It's you. Such joy. Take this. Take it now.
Do I know you? Why would I need this tablet?
I'm so excited. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fillmore, a mage and a historian from the Artisanian Academy. And you, fortuitously, happen to meet certain criteria.
Either explain yourself right now, or...
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I'll explain. I was heading the Academy's expedition to Nagaraja. Our target was the lair of Azivatar the dragon. There, in the dragon's cavern, we found several stone tablets in the language of the Serpentines. Priceless spell tablets.
Yeah, go on.
We took them. That turned out to be a rather dire mistake. At sea, Captain Frankos fell possessed along with his sailors. We were beset by a storm,
Curse tablets, then.
and our ship, the Artel, was wrecked. The survivors grabbed the tablets and scattered. The last one was left back in my cabin. By that point, I had realized the tablets were cursed. Then I discovered the remedy. The tablet must be given to someone slandered by the powers that be. Then Azivatar's curse shall be lifted.
Okay,
now
right.
You've appeared.
Because we are
I'm not taking
falsely
your
accused.
cursed tablet. Here, take it back.
The curse is on us, marauders. And you received the tablet as a gift. It won't touch you. Moreover, you can find the rest of them. When I was leaving, Frankos spake thus to my back. Find the 4 tablets and bring them to me. I will reward you with the greatest of treasures.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious. I guess we have no choice in the matter. Not that we talk to him. Wait, is he another vendor?
Thank you. Since I am a
You will
Yeah,
get okay.
yeah. Oh man, he's talking a lot, but I'm guessing I'm gonna unlock him as a vendor once I complete the quest. So that's nice. That's another vendor that could have some scrolls on them, or maybe other like set items and stuff, which would be nice. What are the other sets actually? Let me just have a quick look. So this is dispersion spell. What the hell was dispersion? I don't even know. Stone skin for the dwarven battle armor. And I guess that's it. Those are the 2 cents that I can buy here. Okay. I don't even know what's dispersion, or I don't remember. Alright, so now we can go here, and then there, and then there, and then there. Okay, sounds like a plan.
I don't understand all the hoopla around the city's treasury. I wish they paid attention to the merchants' guild.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Told you. It'll be over soon.
Oh, I've never seen you get your
Alright, let's jump on a horse. Horsey, horsey, horsey. It's been a while. I'm supposed to find something here, or I guess just hide the letter. What do they want me to do? Alright. That's it, quest complete. My noble prince, I haven't seen all of those traveling with my father. Oh yeah, Folly. The Folly saga. Okay, I guess that completed the quest somehow. Yeah. There are a lot of quests in this game that are kind of... You have to go to a bunch of places, and then if you take a lot of them, it's easy to forget like what you were doing with those quests, honestly. And also the fact that, you know, they are not exactly super engaging either. Probably does not help here. Wait a second. Ah, okay. Uh-oh. Aha, okay. I guess we can go out of here anytime, so it's fine. Let's jump into a bottle. Yeah, and this is exactly why I wanted to switch away from the Necromancer set. There are just way too many... Wait, are those like upgraded Celestial Warriors or something? I don't think they had like a helmet like that. Yeah, there's just way too many creatures actually immune to healing, so... Ah, they're rank 3, so they get helmets then. I see, so they're all fully upgraded. Yeah, fully upgraded fire elementals are not too bad. They're not too bad at all. I guess they're pretty much the same as ice elementals. They do have a nice buff instead of CC and some AoE damage to help out. Yeah, let's see how this one goes. Right. So we have Celestial Warriors that, of course, go before us. It seems like the initiative is always favoring the enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we cannot really hide from them, can we? But we could hope for the Firehand Golems to survive. If we put them here. So we have to do this. This and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but then they could just go after the Ice Elementals. Oh, I suppose the Sentry Golems could also hope to survive. Right, and then I have time to heal, to resurrect. So this should be fine. We don't need to use the initiative bot here, I think. They have morale, so if they get a 10% second turn, we are in trouble. But, you know, cannot really play around that too much. I probably want my Archmages like this, so they boost all those 3 units with their 20% damage buff. Alright, and then what? So obviously I'll have to focus on the Celestial Warriors. So I'm probably just gonna cast Weakness and Shroud to debuff all those Fire Elementals on those Ice Elementals. Because obviously I'm gonna take a lot of AoE damage here, but... Ah, but there we go, Arcane Vortex. So we take a lot less elemental damage, which is obviously perfect for this. Yeah, so they use Lightning Spear, which basically dealt magic damage, to which we have like a ton of protection from now. Yeah. Alright, I'm actually liking this set. The Archmage set giving me the Arcane Vortex. I guess all those sets giving like a massive buff. Like a mass buff to all of my units are actually quite good. So we Shroud for sure. So we are not only like very resistant to elemental damage, we reduce that damage to, you know, very little. And then the Wind Spirits obviously will be a problem, and since I cannot afford to focus them, because I really want to deal with the Celestial Warriors ASAP, I think casting Weakness is still the best here, because that will reduce the damage from the Wind Spirits and from the Celestial Warriors, and, you know, from everybody else for that matter. So yeah, this sounds like a best thing I can do here, I think. Alright, the only problem with doing tanking with the Firehand Golems is that I lose quite a bit of damage here. But I'll have to live with that, right? So we can wait and... Oh man. Yeah, I won't be able to focus them down easily because of the... Because I'm gonna get blocked by the terrain here really badly. That being said, Royal Mages have 75% resistance. Right? So they'll take like barely any damage from those guys. So I think I can afford to put the Royal Mages here just so they can attack these Celestial Warriors. I mean, I hope they can. Let's see. Alright. I was hoping the damage would be a bit higher, but I'm guessing the Celestial Warriors also have like a decent resistance. Sentry Golems, yeah, they'll take like half damage from the spirits, like that's like 120 against their like almost 600 life. So I think I can afford to do this. So I really need to take care of the Celestial Warriors. This little thing here is really getting in my way. Yeah, we take like almost no damage from those elementals. I guess the good thing about doing this is that yeah, now I am less vulnerable to all the AoEs. I think the damage is actually the same here. Alright, one down. Do I need Stone Skin? Not technically, right? The Celestial Warriors can still just deal physical damage if they want to. I should be able to attack them if I move to here, right? Worst case scenario, I'll just use the AoE. Oh, god damn it! So it's still not gonna kill them, unfortunately, but at least we're gonna keep them in place. And we don't really have any good targets for it. This is a very unorthodox way of fighting, I suppose, but yeah, the AoE does nothing. Nice. So those guys deal no damage, basically. Uh-oh. Crit increase might be problematic. Yeah, sadly I cannot kill them, but now that I put Stone Skin on my Firehand Golems, like the Celestial Warriors don't really do any damage to me in return anyway, so may as well just attack here. And we actually kill one of them with the crit, which is nice. Alright, that's perfect. Thankfully, Royal Mages are very tanky here. Alright, round 2. What do we want to do here? Yeah, the Wind Spears also dealt barely any damage to the Sentry Golems. Probably want to move back here. Do so easily, right? We'll take some damage, but that's fine. I think I want to wait with my spell for a little bit here. Right, and now we can attack. We could also AoE there, now that they're clumped up. But how am I killing the Celestial Warriors then, right? Well, I guess, yeah, Firehand Golems should kill them easily with the crit from range. So probably using the spell here is a good idea, so then I didn't have to move, but well, that's what happens when you don't think all of your moves through first. So I guess basically just buffing myself here sounds good with Ilios Light. Wait. That is just maximum damage. What was the one that actually gives me 50% increased damage? Yeah, I don't think I have power saturation, now that I think about it. I only have Yield Slide, which basically just guarantees maximum damage, right? So it's not that good as power saturation, which I don't seem to have. I guess I forgot to buy it, or I need to go back and buy it. I mean, guaranteeing maximum damage is okay as well, I suppose. We can do this, and we can put Vivify on Royal Mages, since they have lower health technically than the Firehand Golems. Just use our AoE a bit more effectively here. So I know the Fire and Golems can deal with the Celestial Warriors for sure. So can I have any other like good attacks? I could technically go after the Wind Spirits here. Sure, why not? Man, I haven't been this aggressive with all my archers in a while. Let's deal with the Wind Spirits. Technically, they deal the most damage out of all the remaining enemy units now. We can easily move away here. Or no, we are blocked no matter what. So may as well just wait here. Maybe the Wind Spirits are gonna move away. Okay, I'm really happy with my Archmage set, I must say. That extra resistance is doing a lot of work. Okay, it's still surprisingly little damage. I thought I'm gonna kill them for sure with a crit here. Apparently not. But I think one of them should be manageable. Oh, we can still potentially kill them here, so let's try. Okay, nice. Alright, that solves the problem. Round 3. Probably just want to go all in with the damage here. See if I can use the Lightning Strike here in a good way, or Chain Lightning rather. I think I can. Okay, perfect. That is what I was hoping would happen. Now I can just finish them off one by one. I guess probably should have just used another Chain Lightning there. That should be fine. Can as well just heal the Firehand Golems to make sure they stay healthy. And what else do we want to do? We just want to attack here, right? Sadly, we don't have a lot of movements here. I guess we can just move and kill the Wind Spirits to free up the Ice Elementals. We can stay where we are, just use our nuke. Do I need to heal? Not really. Yeah, I guess the Ice Elemental damage is actually not that good overall. But I think the built-in CC is just way too good to pass up. Just works really well with my current tactic, right? Of all range units and just basically slowing the enemy down as much as possible. It just works with the tactic way too good. Okay, so my Firehand Golems are useless at the moment. So are my Royal Mages, now that I think about it. It's It's gonna take me a bit before I can deal with those fire elementals. I guess I can just cast Confusion. And so they can kill themselves. Otherwise, this is gonna take a while because my Firehand Golems and Royal Mages deal fire damage, to which those guys are immune to. Right, do I have anything I can kill them quickly with? First shooter, right? Yeah, nice. Yeah, very happy with the Archmage set. It's always, pretty much always effective, right? We got a level already. So yeah, those scrolls, Wayfaring scrolls for experience are really effective as well. Achievement unlocked Slayer. Okay, I'm guessing that was for winning a bunch of fights. Ooh, textures, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, I guess we're done here. So now we can go there. Or like there, actually. To this, and then go up there. But let me check the talents first. So what I want to do here is unknown for now. I think because I think at some point I will want to have like one power unit as my tank for instead of sentry golems. I just haven't found anything like this yet. So Insidious Maneuver actually steals the debuffs, not just removes them. Interesting. So that's why I randomly like remove the enemy buffs and get them for myself, which like got in my way sometimes when I removed Taunt when I didn't want to remove Taunt, for example. But anyways, I digress. So I think just going for Mercy here is probably the best. So my healing and my resurrection is at its best. And it's kind of cheap. So we already have it at level 3. And all of those abilities actually require glory. So random allied unit gains immunity to debuffs for 2 turns. Yeah, that's a good one. Competence. Increases the duration of buffs generated by allied unit skills for 1 turn. So competence actually could be quite nice. I don't have that many buffs though, do I? I mean, I think I only have 1 buff now that I think about it. Or maybe 2, like with Stone Skin and Preparation from the Firehand Golems. But it all requires me to go to buy Glory, which is kind of meh. So we'll have to see. The thing is though, like, I don't really want any of the power abilities, and I don't really want any of the Anarchy abilities anyways. So Order abilities are the only ones I'm gonna buy one way or the other. So I might, depending on how many levels, how many more levels I can actually get, which is unknown. I might be able to get everything I want anyways from that tree. Maybe except for the final ability, right? Which we might not have enough points to get. Did I pass something here? Alright, I forgot I probably don't have to get off my horse to pick up those things anymore. What is this place? Ooh, nice. That's a nice view. I really think that this open world here is kind of wasted, honestly, on this on a King's Bounty game, because oftentimes you just run around, there's nothing to interact with, right? You just have to have those random like loot points that you can grab, but that's about it, really. Are you okay? I was like, what the hell is that? But I guess it's like a random rabbit or something that is stuck on the rock there. Yeah, the world looks nice and it's kind of cozy and immersive, I guess, but just the fact that, you know, you just go through it and there's not much things to do in it. Yeah, it kind of feels like it's wasted, all of it. Wow, there's a lot of pickups here. And again, finding trash like this is not really that exciting. And the reason I go out of my way to do so is because I can find mana. Which is the only thing I'm interested really at this stage, since I have so much. I already have so much gold anyways.
The irony of all the people in the world. It was destined that you would act on my behalf.
Worry again?
But then again, who else if not you?
I want to know who you are, Xandor.
I am the one. Wait. Aranox's spirits. The ones guarding the altar. They're here. Stop them at once, and you shall know the entire truth.
Sure.
I'll be back.
Yep, again, another army I wouldn't be able to use my healing on. Okay, a bunch of Death Knights, which is slightly annoying, although it is a weak enemy, so... Dark Adepts and Ancient Ghouls. So Dark Adepts, by far the most dangerous unit there. Wait a second. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Ah, this battlefield. Okay. Alright, yeah, Dark Adepts could be very annoying here. Alright, this way Archmages above everybody. Probably want my tanky units up front. Kinda annoyed that Ghosts could come close and just use their Scream ability unless we do something about it. Okay, Dark Adepts, thankfully... Okay, so actually every now and again I do go first, so it's not all the time. So I was just being really unlucky these days. With enemy always going first over me. Alright. So Dark Adepts by far the most dangerous enemy here. With a bunch of spells. So what we could do is we could potentially keep transforming them, I think. Never mind. Well, we could start transforming them later. So considering like how much damage they do by themselves, I think shrouding and weaknessing here is what I want to do. Shroud is not the most effective simply because it only affects one unit. But considering they are the most dangerous there, I think it's probably still worth it. I have my favorite troop, Firehand Golems. Ah, I see. Yeah, I love those guys too. They're really good. Both tanky and capable of dealing like a lot of damage. Really nice. All right. What next? So I guess I cannot really attack Dark Adepts unless they actually come closer. Ghosts will be annoying once they actually attack me. Death Knights will use their town soon. So I won't be able to do much, so let me just attack the ghosts here, I guess. Yeah, I've been really impressed with the Firehand Golems. Like, especially when they put, like, guaranteed crit on themselves. That's a lot of damage. Here's the verdict, but again, because we casted Shroud and Weakness, it actually didn't do much. Uh-oh. That's a mark of darkness. So our Firehand Golems could take a beating from the ghosts, but we can just kill them, I guess, before they can do a lot of permanent damage. And I'm guessing I cannot really spellbind anybody here, right? Because they're all undead or immune to spellbind. So, oh yeah, we can just dispel that. Nice. Oh yeah, now the talent is already up. So we'll have to focus down the Death Knights for a little bit. Oh yeah, right. Sentry Golems don't do anything to those units, don't they? That's another reason actually for replacing the Sentry Golems. I wonder if we can get any Blight troops. Yeah, I wonder about that too. But considering like they are the enemy of the game, that would be really weird, right? Like they are here to destroy us, so it would be weird if they kind of decided to join us instead. Man, imagine that the AI was actually good and they would save up their taunt so they don't waste taunt on the same round. They look so cool though. Oh yeah, the Blight units. They are basically like the dark, edgy version of the normal units, right? With few exceptions, like the Blight only units. I guess it's kind of half and half, right? Like there's half of them that are like dark versions of normal units and half of them that are like Blight exclusive. I just found out that there were chimeras in the game. Ooh, okay. Looking forward to those. Wait. How is Taunt off already? Did I just disable it randomly? Interesting. Wait, so was I lucky enough that I actually disabled the Taunt from the Death Knights with my Sentry Golems and then from the other Death Knights with the Disciples? Really? That is interesting. Okay. Wow, that was so lucky. That was 25% roll twice, basically. Ah. Nice. So I guess I don't really care about the ghosts too much anymore. They can cast stun anyways if they want to. They're immune to frozen anyways. So slowing down the ancient ghost is something I'm more interested in at the moment, I think. Wait, what? Did I cast it on their own hex? I guess so. Oh, that's bad. Bad. Okay, Ghost decided to just attack instead of using the scream. Yeah, the AI is not really smart in this game, is it? Maybe if they add like higher difficulties later, the AI will be smarter. What next? So we definitely want to keep the ancient ghouls at bay where they are. I'm kind of tempted, since we debuffed the Dark Adepts and they don't really do that much damage, they already used up their critical ability, so I don't think I have to worry about them. I can just use my upgraded Fireball, or Meteor, I mean, keep calling it Fireball, and just massacre the ghouls there. Yeah, sounds good. Then we can use the AoE here as well. I think they said the next update coming was adding difficulty. Oh yeah. They did say that the next planned update after this is adding more difficulty levels. I'm probably gonna wait for that in terms of like any new runs I'm gonna do. Like I'm probably not gonna do another run on this before the update comes with some extra difficulties. Right, I'm gonna save that for when they introduce like higher difficulty levels. Excuse me. Probably just want to use Meteor again, why not? It's always fun to use Meteor. And are those guys actually next to each other here? Oh yeah, they are. So we could use the AoE there now instead. Probably on Death Knight, since the Dark Adepts are not gonna take much magic damage anyways. Alright, and yeah, I can dispel the scream effect from the ghosts, why not? Finish up the ghosts so I can unblock the sentry golems, I suppose. Nice, the burning damage from the powered up meteor is actually quite relevant. And of course we got like we got it doubled from our own ability of a sorceress, right? Yeah, I'd love to be able to attack the Dark Adepts with that burst. Let's see if I can do this. If I put them here, nope, sadly not. We're still kind of blocked here. Yeah, it's really weird, like how this works. Yeah, so my sentry golems are essentially useless here. It's definitely my weakest unit right now. Would love to replace it by something, but just haven't been able to find anything good enough. At this stage, as cast confusion, it's always good. And I don't know. I cannot even cast Doom because of the requirements, so we may as well just cast Disease or something. Okay. This should make the fight a bit quicker, since it should be a formality at this stage. I guess if I move all the way here, I can attack the Dark Adepts. Damn, I'm still getting blocked by the Death Knights. That is so annoying. And I literally do 0 damage to them. I guess this is gonna last a bit longer than expected, but that's fine. Nice. Okay. And the awesome thing about the Firehand Golems is that they also have like high initiative and high movement speed, on top of being like very good archers. Oh wow. The range on Confusion is insane. Like it went from 190 to like almost 600 damage there. That is really coin flippy, isn't it? I just kill them quickly with something like Curse a heck? Okay. It's kind of funny, Dark Adepts dying to a curse. Alright, nice. So what is the truth, Mr. Xander?
There, no one will disturb us now. Go on. Who are you?
I am the one who restored the Great Blade for the Herald of Unity. I trusted the Herald. I was ready to serve him. My head was filled with great dreams.
The Herald of Unity. That's interesting.
Yeah, is it the Cult of Unity?
Universal Assembly, I was approached on behalf of a member of the King's Council. I, a lesser royal mage, was promised a position at the Mage's Tower in exchange for recreating an enchanted weapon from the Third Epoch. After many a failed attempt, with the help of Actarius's books, I was able to create a copy of the Fire Sword, the weapon of the Serpentine Tyrants. But by that time,
okay, tell me more.
Several gruesome details about the person who had hired me and the cult of unity over which he is master. I couldn't. I was to meet the Herald near Fort Cadence and give him the sword. At the last moment, I changed my mind and tried to flee. The assassins got to me before I could escape, killing me with my very own fire sword. Thankfully, I had time to weaken it with a spell. The fools tossed the enchanted sword aside like an old piece of scrap iron. You have the blade now, don't you? This is it. The fire sword of my creation. It is time you were restored to your former power. Visionar. Atmauthar. Ugrit Ketan.
You speak
yeah.
Sarpanaran quite well. You could practically pass for a Serpentine mage.
Here it is. The sword will bring our common goal to fruition. Stop the Herald. Destroy the cult of unity.
Thank you, Xandor. The time I spent searching for you wasn't in vain.
Ooh, okay. Let's check out this fire sword. 5 warfare, 5 magic power, 30% fire damage. I mean, yeah, it's good. It would be good in my army, but we definitely want to keep the set with the Archmage stuff, so... Yeah, I guess, yeah, this could be really powerful, like for like a paladin or warrior, right? That could focus more of like a bit on the fiery units in the army. Okay, so I guess you're just gonna stay there like that? Why not, I suppose? Alright. So where do I need to go now? Yeah, I need to go up there now, right? Let me just double check here real quick and see what kind of items were there. Maybe there was something here I wanted.
Oh, travelers! What news from the road? I'm stuck here like a...
Not in terms of units, though.
What's this? Some mage factory?
Nah, there wasn't anything here, was that? And there's a Shield of Destiny, which is grants evasion. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Not just any old boggart neither, but a creature out of myth.
Worse than a troll?
I suppose so.
I wonder if disciples are all that useful to me anymore. Because now that I can double spell, I can just resurrect, right? So the healing from them might not be so relevant anymore now that I think about it, especially since I do have resurrection. So maybe I should look for a replacement for those guys too. Would be a good idea. Oh, this place is still closed. Interesting. Maybe it's gonna be one of those places I'm gonna siege later. Yeah, because disciples may not be that good anymore, honestly, right? If I can actually resurrect my units anyways at will.
You missed the big brouhaha. Sabla almost poked out that merchant's eye, that Garu fella. Now, I'm surprised the man didn't just take to his heels after that schooling. Now they're about to start up again.
Where are they? I found something important.
Over there, by the water. Garu left to wash his black eye. Sabla went after him, and now who knows what will happen. It's a strange turn of events, but of course, Sabla is right. We discovered the crystals, so they're ours to sell. But what if Garu is right? Then we'd be breaking the law, wouldn't we?
Here
Scribbling of some magistrate more important
we
than
just
order
follow
from
the order ideal as
Started
we
to
used to.
mine precious stones instead of sand.
The
My,
king gave us
what
that
a temper
land.
you've got.
I recovered your papers, Garu. You were right. The rights to develop the deposits belong to you.
Oh, I am most grateful. It was the only way to prove my argument to those boors. I hope I never have to deal with them again. And I must compensate you for your expenses. Please, take this.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Lady Gazella will be very happy. She's very interested in ruined courts. And she promised a bonus if things worked out.
Alright. I guess she won't be happy.
If Garu thinks I'm going to run away like a whipped dog, he'll be severely disappointed.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess.
Stand right
I give it-
there, Garu. Don't you dare come any closer.
Stand here or go away then.
Like even if
What a temper you've got.
merchants that are greedy and all that stuff, right? Doesn't really give you the right to steal from them.
I don't understand why we need this.
Alright, so now we have to go back to the cemetery, right? Or yeah, I think it's should be inside the castle. Is that yeah, that should be inside the cemetery. If not, then I have to go like all the way around there, I guess. Let's see. It's hard to tell. Oh yeah, it's completely in a different place. Never mind. So I do have to go all the way around probably now, do I? Right, I do have to. Of course I got myself stuck in there. Why wouldn't I? There's something to pick up here apparently, but I cannot see it really. That's over there. I don't even think I can go there, so whatever. Let's leave it there. And yeah, I guess we have to go like all the way around this whole cemetery thing in the end. Right, onto the horse again. How much leadership did I got actually, now that I think about it? Not almost 4k already. So, okay. So one more level is not gonna do it, but 2 more levels could be enough.
I don't understand why we need this corrupt.
So, and who is this chance passerby? Are you perhaps searching for my inheritance? For I am Uwe Fortin.
Ah, the wayward brother. For your sake, Heinrich traveled all the way from Artisania.
What of it? Can't a bastard lost and found again help a true-born brother? A bastard, if I'm being unclear, is Heinrich. In his declining years, father got involved with a much younger woman. Not long after, she bore him a son, and he sent her away to Artisania for safekeeping.
The glorious history of a noble dynasty. Why do I need to know this?
To help you realize that the Fortin legacy is rightfully mine. Except I can't travel to Floster to demand my birthright. I can prove it, you know, with the tablet. In the dotage of extreme old age, father left everything to Heinrich. Whilst I, the eldest son, was kicked out of the house and almost struck from his will, too. And now my creditors are nipping at my heels. Nip, nip, nip. They'll catch up with me soon. If not today, then tomorrow. And that'll be my end. So I hope you don't object, but I'm taking that scroll.
Okay, fair enough. Oh wow. He's an all-rounder, basically. It's a strong enemy though, so it might be kind of difficult. But let's see. The army doesn't look that bad, honestly. Obviously, there are two knights stacks, which are gonna be very annoying with the taunt. But that also means that he's low on damage with only, and also he has swordsmen, which are also kind of defensive unit. Right, this actually doesn't look half bad. Let's see. So we have these swordsmen there. So we want to get away from them. And royal mages in the back there. Fire elementals should not be a problem if I shroud them, right? Yeah, I kind of want to be far away from the swordsman. I think. Maybe even like this. So probably attacking the royal mages there. Oh no, is he the one? Ah, he has the initiative buff, does he? So taunt is gonna go off. Royal mages are going to attack before I can do anything. Well, let's see how the fight starts. Maybe it's not gonna be as bad as I think it's gonna be. Maybe I actually want to do it like this and like this. Okay, let's see how bad him starting is. So Knights are gonna use Taunt, Royal Mages are gonna attack, and then I get a move. Alright, we got the resistance, so Royal Mages don't... He gets Stone Skin. Magic Shackles. Okay, and no attack? Why wouldn't he not attack with Royal Mages? That makes no sense. Okay, a lot of things happen, but nothing really scary, honestly. Well, I guess disable the Firehand Golems is not ideal, but... we can just wait with them, then dispel with Royal Mages, and then we can do a big AoE there, right? Sounds good. We probably want to torpor them anyways. Because if he has initiative buff, he probably has the movement buff as well. Let's actually see what they have. Dodge, 15 evasion, 2 initiative, counter attack 2 times, protection, and phantasmal armor. Okay. So he's tanky, but... and then we want to shroud. Nice. Okie doke. And then... yeah, we want to wait with the Firehand Golems for sure. We want to dispel them. And then AoE the Knights. Alright, that's nice. Wait, did we steal the Taunt? Because that is actually bad. Oh, god damn it. Because now I cannot attack them. So this happened again. Like 25% chance we stole the Taunt from those Knights. So now we can only attack those Knights instead. But wait, what? Their Taunt is off as well? I know. These Knights, right. So they still have Taunt, right? And... gosh darn it. And those guys, well, they are actually not protected from range attacks, are they? So I could potentially deal a lot of damage with the Sentry Golems if I can attack them from somewhere, but I don't think I will be able to. Something tells me if I move here, I still won't be able to target them. Maybe I can, actually. I mean, I don't really lose anything. Those guys cannot really get to me. Unless they get dispelled. But if they get dispelled, right, by the Royal Mages next turn, that would be very bad. So I don't think I want to do that, actually. I guess we'll just focus down the those Knights there, since we can't really do much this turn, other than this. Oh, I stole the critical increase. Nice. Like 25% chance for this to happen, and it just happens all the time for some reason. Since they're all torpored down anyways, like, well, I guess we can still do the AoE just for extra damage, right? We can't, of course, because of the Taunt. Would I be able to attack them from here? I guess if I move to here, I should be safe. Nope. Yeah, using the AoE there feels bad, although they are all slowed down to 1 anyways. So I suppose whatever. Yes, we grabbed the Taunt. Nice. So now we can actually attack. That's stuck there. Of course, we are impeded by the terrain. I guess we could move closer. But then we cannot really use our crit, which I guess we want to use crit. So we'll just attack the swordsman there instead. Okay. I don't want to attack the swordsman because they take reduced damage from the sentry golems. So ideally I would be able to attack the knights, but apparently it's super difficult to do so. I guess I would have to move over here and again risk the royal mages are gonna dispel the slow, but wait. Also doing super low damage to knights. 73% armor. Okay. So I'm actually doing more damage to the swordsman rather than to knights, miraculously. So, oh, I can attack fire elementals, which I guess I'm gonna deal the most damage there. Yeah, okay. Alright, and we actually start the next round, which is great. What do I want to do here? Ooh, that's a lot of damage there. Nice. Now that they have fire vulnerability. I could melt that unit, right? And for the royal mages, I guess we can cast Weaken on everybody now. And I'm tempted just to summon here. To go after the royal mages or knights. Maybe royal mages will just attack the summon as well. I think I'll wait with the spell actually, depending on what the enemy does. They might have some nasty surprises waiting for us, so... Dealing with the swordsman there sounds like a good idea, why not? It's just so much damage. Yep. And with our royal mages, we can actually attack the knights here. Nicely. And do I want to lock the enemy royal mages? I probably do because I cannot. Never mind. So I could stop the fire elementals from casting their AoE. Sure. Okay, they dispel them. That's nice. It's much better than they're dispelling the torpor from knights. That would be bad for us. Yeah, I can just keep attacking the fire elementals here, I guess. It's gonna be a while since before the knights will actually threaten us here. I'd love to get onto the royal mages, but since they're not attacking me anyways, you know, may as well. So I think I should probably focus on the knights since my sentry golems are not gonna deal a lot of damage to them. So I should use my elemental units to deal with them for the time being. And since enemy is not casting anything, I only have one unit left here, so I may as well just cast Meteor there. Make sure I cast it on the right hex. We'll need all the magic damage we can get here. Okay, somehow I cannot attack anyone with my disciples. And somehow I didn't take any damage yet here. Okay, let's wait and see what happens. Maybe some of them will get into the line of sight. Okay, power saturation. So we want to recast weakness next turn. Can finish off the swordsman here. And recast weakness for sure to remove the power saturation. Wait, does it even remove power saturation? It does. Nice. How can I not attack them there? Really? I guess, yeah, I can probably attack from this position, right? Nice. I think I might want to use Chain Lightning there, actually. Everybody's still debuffed to Oblivion, right? So using Chain Lightning here sounds good. Nice. And then finish off the knights there. Remove some debuffs. And just continue firing at the fire elementals with the sentry golems. Yeah, I'm not impressed with them, honestly. But yeah, at the moment I just don't have anything better to use, I think. Come closer. Can I actually attack somebody? Not really. Okay. Oh, healing it is then. Yeah, I'm not sure if I need the heal anymore. I think disciples could also be replaced at the moment, but probably not for fire elementals, because I think having 3 units dealing fire damage might be too many. One too many, right? If I have to deal with like fire elementals and units like resistant to fire, that might be a little bit clunky. But it's good. It's good. It's good that I feel compelled to change my units and look for new units, right? I think they did this really well in this game, actually. If there's one thing that they did, I think they did really well. It's the unit design and the fact that each unit basically has a clear cap, right? Of how good they can be. And you basically have to eventually find new units to replace them, which I really like. And that basically makes it so they can design units that are good early, that are good mid game, and that are good late game. I think they got that really well. And also the fact that you only have operate with like very small number of units. I love that too. Like I always love when games work with small amount of units rather than a huge amount. Or like small numbers rather than big numbers. I'm a big fan of using small numbers in games. Like I'm not the person that gets excited by dealing like 1 billion damage in a hit or something. It doesn't really matter. It's just a lot of zeros after one. If you ask me, at least, right? I would rather deal 100 damage, honestly. Okay, that was a surprisingly easy fight. Surprisingly easy. Oh, I'm out of mana somehow. Wow, okay. I've been using a lot of meteors, I suppose. Yeah, I wish I could just attack them, maybe from here. Okay, nice. Right, so that was a strong enemy, but again, the unit composition that they had was not very good. Knights basically didn't do anything. Nice, 3k XP for this one, thanks to the scroll that we used.
Mercy, please. Understand, I couldn't bear to see my father's inheritance fall into the hands of an Artisanian spy.
Heinrich, a spy? Don't make me laugh.
Of course. Why do you think he was so mad to get his grubby hands on my father's money? To give it to Damien, no doubt. He's supporting the Artisanians.
So you are a patriot of the Kingdom of Nostria. And your numerous creditors have nothing to do with the fevered chase after the inheritance?
I'm a Fortin, and Nostria is all I care about.
Sure.
Especially when what's best for Nostria happens to jive nicely with what's best for me. Well, what harm if the Artisanians are denied the Fortin wealth and I pay off my creditors at the same time? If I don't get that inheritance, when we next meet, I'll be floating belly up in Ruin Lake.
So what?
She's cruel. Holy shit.
And I'll find a way to repay you. A Fortin always pays his debts. As soon as he's able.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, honestly. Yeah, okay. Right, let me use my XP scrolls before I forget. So I have a bunch of those, right? And Trophies of War. Alright. I wonder if Trophies of War actually increases the amount of mana I get after the combat. Actually not sure about that. Which was this quest? Okay. So we don't really get option to do anything here. Maybe not yet. I guess it's gonna appear a bit further into the quest. Keep forgetting I don't actually have to dismount to pick up things these days. So I have to go here and solve the riddle, right, to get to the inheritance of the tablet. Ah, so this is Castle Fortin, just from the ground, I guess.
Well, next.
In year 200 of the Age of Prosperity, Castle Fortin was declared the official residence of Count Flosser. The chambers in the northern tower have been reinforced with protective spells. Let the unwelcome visitors be aware. Sure. Do I just have to press this in right order, or... Here, where the Great River becomes a lake, by the decree of Maximus the Great, this land is granted to Ingvar Fortin, a native of the distant northern region. For his unparalleled bravery during the battle against the necromancers of the Rigern Dukes, Fortin shall take possession of the Demosne in year 20 of the Age of Prosperity. Ah, let me guess. So this is probably gonna be... I need to do this in the order of years. So that was 20. This here was 200. This is 90. So I probably have to press those anyways to reset it. Guess there's more. This is 130. I'm guessing there will be one more. Yep. Wait, did I get it right randomly? Or is the text actually not relevant here? Either I got it right randomly, or the text is just not relevant to this. Alright. I guess I'll take it. I'll take it as me being smart.
Could I be wrong?
Ah, so that's why they wanted me to read those things there. Mm-hmm. So now I'm guessing it will matter, right? So let's start with the one that said year 20. Oh, that was 200. So I guess 20 was all the way up there, right? So this is about River becomes slave, Macrum the Great. Okay. Was there a book like this there? And then I think the 90 was here. Yeah, and this was about last stone laid in the library's foundation will be the first in the foundation by the foreigner's magic power. Okay. Alliance with the elves. Let's see if I can recognize any of those. Below the Mage's Tower. Deserter Hero. Albion Highlands. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna press them in random order and see what happens. Okay, not this. Let's try this. There are only so many combinations, right? Okay. How about this? This, and this? Nope. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a good one. Alliance of the Elves. In honor of the occasion, a Mercilin sapling has been planted in the main courtyard. Dusk of the 14th is nigh. The northern tower's protective enchantments were damaged by the spreading roots of the great mercenary tree. Devastating magical forces were unleashed from the arcane foliage in our library. Castle Fortin has been destroyed and now is uninhabitable. 300 years after the crowning of King Maximus, I, Ingvar's last living descendant, leave my family's demise behind. So... King Maximus' story seems to be the last here. There's 5 of those, right? Not 4. And there are only 4 books. So I think there was a book about the king here, right? Albion Highlands, Crown of Kings. Below the Mage's Tower, Deserter Hero, A Shepherd's Story. Was there a story like that? Alliance of the Elves in Nostria. I don't think there were any of the books there like that. Huh. Okay. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Okay, maybe those stories are actually unrelated. And I should look for clues somewhere else. Seems like it. Are there any other clues here that I might have missed? Must be, right? Let's see the quest. So this is still, yeah, solve old Fortin's riddle. Let's see. Where the great river becomes a lake. It will be impossible for a foreigner to decipher these things, yet I believe I can find where the old joker hid his fortune. I don't have this tablet on me, do I? So I can look it up and stuff. I don't really. This is a tablet I got from another quest, right? I don't know. I don't really know where I can find clues for this. I'm lost. I admit, I'm lost. It's the first riddle that I actually don't know how to solve. I just don't know where are the clues for this. Like, Albion Highlands, a history of conquest, deserter hero, shepherd's story. Like, it doesn't really tell me anything. It doesn't seem to correlate to any of the texts on the outside either. So going at it at random seems my only hope, but not having great progress here, am I? No, seriously. I have no clue. Ah. Let's see this quest one more time. Where the great river becomes a lake. Yeah, this tells me absolutely nothing. Yeah, reading this also really doesn't help. Yeah, they don't tell me anything here, really. I'm reading those things, but I can't really find a correlation to what those books are saying. Here where the great river becomes a lake. Also wait, so river becomes a lake, right? By the decree of maximum the great, this land is granted in War Fortin, a native of the distant northern region. For his unparalleled bravery during the battle against the necromancers of the Rigan Dukes, Fortin shall take possession of the Demacy in year 20 of the Age of Prosperity. Here where the great river becomes a lake, right? I think this is part of what it was saying here. wasn't it? But the Great River becomes a lake, right? So apparently this is the legend I'm interested in. Here where the Great River becomes a lake. By the degree of Maximus the Great. This land is granted to Ingvar Fortin, a native of the distant northern region. For his apparent bravery during the battle against the necromancers of Rigan Dukes, Fortin shall take possession of the best in year 20 of age prosperity. So river becomes lake, Maximus the Great, who is the king, land, so that could be the northern thing, and then the bravery. Okay, let's try this. So deserter or a hero below the Mage's Tower, Albion Highlands, Crown of Kings. Nope. Albion Highlands. Crown of the Kings. Damn, I'm trying to correlate that to that story, right? But oh man. I think I give up here, honestly. Yeah, I have no clue. Huh. Like, how does this correlate to anything? There's nothing else here, right? That I might be missing. Man, I think this... They got me here. They actually got me here. I have no idea how those titles correlate to what's happening. Or do I just press one of them and something happens? Not really, no. Yeah, they really got me here. Yeah, because this is the Great River because of Lake, right? That we already had in the quest. So, Maximus the Great, this land is granted to Ingvar Vortin, a native of the distant northern region. For his emperor bravery during the battle against the necromancers of the Rigan Dukes, Vortin shall take possession of the Delician to an age of prosperity. Does that imply starting with Maximus the Great? So, about the king. The story about the king there, right? But then the rest of the stories don't seem to correlate in any shape or form to what is to those titles. So, assuming that was the king, this could be the magic tower, I suppose. Could be the king, the magic tower. So let's try that actually and see if this works. If this doesn't work, I think I give up. So then it would be king, mage's tower, and then either of those two, right? Okay, I need to restart it actually. Okay, so king, mage's tower, and then either this or this. Nope. So once again, king, mage's tower, this and this. Nope. Okay, I give up. I have no clue. I think it's ghoul time. Assuming there is any info on this, considering that this game is not the most popular, right? King's Bounty 2. Heinrich Inheritance. Let's see. Writing on the wall. The library. Okay, Albion Highlands, below the Mage's Tower, Crown of the Kings, Desert of the Hero. I have no idea why. Huh. Okay. So it was actually... Albion Highlands, below the Mage's Tower, Crown of the Kings, and Shepherd's Story. I have no clue where... I have no clue where is the clue for that. Honestly, no idea.
Avisk Arun Kamani.
Yeah, they really got me here. I have honestly no clue, like, how I was supposed to know the order of this. All right, let's get out of here. We have spent enough time here, racking our brains and not being able to figure this out.